Sorry, spending time with me is so horrible.
Nah, it's not spending time with you. That's the issue. I don't mind spending time with you. The issue I have is when you're being a fucking piece of shit.
How?
Like this!
What?
You're taking like 20 minutes to get the show rolling, and I can just sit here and be like, welcome back to Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Chris, that's Chad, he's a little bitch, I'm still a bitch, and I'm cranky again. Just fucking accept it and get over it.
Going all crazy.
Yeah, the audio is all sorts of fucked. But I can fucking work on the audio later. That's after stuff. I gotta keep my hands out of my pockets. These are my keys. I can just go over there for now. Oh my god, my ass hurts. We need better chairs.
Hey, these chairs are free.
Yeah, I don't care. Guess what else is free? The knowledge that I give these people every fucking week. You're welcome.
You know who else gave us some wealth of knowledge this past few days?
You, because you fucking made a terrible video and you didn't include me in it. Chad's a little bitch, because now I'm so... I know we're going to get into this one, because I'm allowed to be fucking pissed.
You didn't want to come!
Shut your fucking whore mouth. It's not that I didn't want to come, and you know that.
You told me to do it!
Shut up. So Chad decided to fucking film thing without me that I was kind of excited to be in, but he then proceeded to be like, nah, because I had family things that I had to deal with. More like I wanted to spend my time with Nicole, because it was our only day off that week, and Chad wanted to be a little bit... Do it. Cut my wrist. Do it. I ain't afraid of that shit. I have one life left.
You could have came over. But you had to spend it with your girlfriend.
Oh, it's alright. Chad canceled on me because...
My daughter threw up and I had to take care of her.
He had to go spend time with his daughter. That's the exact same fucking thing you just said to me. Or, even better, you couldn't film because you had to spend time with Patty. He had to spend time with his girlfriend.
I think that day it was because I was putting up a fence.
Which you never actually fucking put up?
I took down my old fence.
That's not putting up a fence then. That's taking down a fence. And I could have come and helped with that.
I took down the fence. I put poles.
And then he's like, oh, well, if we're going to record, it's going to be at like 7 o'clock at night. And then it's like, what Chad doesn't understand is that I work 48 hours and he works nothing anymore. So...
I work 40.
I'm sorry, what was that earlier that you told me? 38?
So cranky.
I'm allowed to be cranky. They haven't seen me in a fucking week. They need to get their fill. This has to go up Tuesday.
We had an episode last week, didn't we? We had an episode go out.
I think.
Yeah, then I put the movie thoughts one out.
That wasn't last week.
So they haven't missed your little face yet.
I think that was 2 weeks ago.
No, we'll look at it later.
No, I'll figure it out now because you're going to be an asshole. And also, if not... See, here's the other problem. Chad doesn't like to talk at any point in time. So it's a matter of...
I like to talk a lot. What are you talking
38 a week ago, 6 days, 3 days. Okay, I can't completely be mad at you, but this went up 3 days ago, which throws off our schedule also, which is another problem that we're having.
How good is that thumbnail, though?
We also got to talk about the thumbnails, because...
hey!
No, here's the bigger issue. See, I can bring it all up. We're airing grievances now. You don't say anything about my fucking editing.
I sent you the thumbnails before, and you say they're good.
Alright, so this one, it's not a me thing, it's a Nicole thing. Shut your whore mouth. She at least gives us fucking feedback. None of these assholes give us feedback. Except Matt. Matt will comment on like one or two, like the donut thing. The background's a little weird and that doesn't look like a moth.
That's what the moth looked like in the damn picture.
I don't know, just choose a random moth that looks better.
That's the moth, that's a Donald Trump moth.
And then this one, just the fire background she didn't like.
I thought it was chaos.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
Destruction.
People gotta know what's going on. I liked this one.
Yeah,
the Mega Man X. Yeah, I didn't show those up for you, so get over that. But,
go to our channel. Watch our other videos.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit.
Quit being dicks. Watch our videos.
Don't be Chad.
Just kidding, we love you.
No, we don't. Fuck you guys.
I love them.
Leave a comment telling me fuck me or something. I don't care. Hi, Matt. Carlos. You probably don't watch this anyways.
I love you, Carlos.
No, he doesn't. He fucking doesn't even love me, and I fucking have to film this all with him, and he's like, oh, Chris sucks dicks.
Chris is being very self-conscious.
You wanna know what also sucks? And this is fucking true story. Black hole that they fucking found in space. See, that's how you do a motherfucking segue. It's a shitty segue, but it's a fucking segue.
My segue was better, and you interrupted it.
I don't know if I want to slap you or kiss you. So yeah, apparently we found a black hole and we actually took pictures of it, which is kind of impressive if you actually want some honesty.
Yeah.
And then you go to Reddit and everybody's like, oh, black hole, it's an asshole or a vagina. Meh.
Throw that picture up with the fucking telescopes they had to get the fucking
Who the
thing.
fuck are you?
Throw that
Telling me
shit up.
to do shit.
Give me the mouse.
What? I'll fucking slap you so hard. Fucking try to mess with the technology. There's not one telescope. There's actually
No, it's a shit ton. Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 of them altogether.
so
and
there
then
was one. There's
there
one,
are 2 new ones coming out.
2 in Chile, 1 in Spain, 1 in Hawaii, 1 in Mexico, another in Hawaii, Arizona, the South Pole Station, Denmark,
And then there's
Arizona,
no.
and
Those.
France.
Hey, stupid. If you fucking look at what it says right there,
Observing in 2020.
right there, they're not operational right now. What year is it?
I don't know.
2019.
You gotta pay attention to that shit.
And then he asks me, why are you cranky, Chris? Why are you cranky all the time? It's like, because you don't fucking... Nah! You don't want to help me. Help me, help you, help them.
First of all, how fucking crazy it is to get all these satellites to get
Swiftly
one
move past
digital
what I'm trying to
image
talk
of
about.
a fucking black hole where they gotta pretty much focus on the plasmas and everything to get an actual picture of the darkness because there's no light there. It's a black hole.
It's like I have no idea what the fuck space is. Just a black void of nothing. And there's technically light out there, but it has to be able to reflect off of
So
something.
there's light off the fire and the plasma going around, but inside
There's
the
no
black
such
hole,
thing as fire in space. Fire needs oxygen.
well, plasma.
That's what the sun is. It's just a giant ball of nuclear plasma.
And you know what else?
Like, fucking stop moving. Don't be an asshole. He had a fucking sparkle on his nose and it was fucking distracting.
Fucking black hole was 6.5 million, billion, holy shit, times more massive than the sun.
Yeah, it's like something
How
ridiculously
stupid
sized.
is that?
So the bigger thing about a black hole is that supposedly it pulls everything in faster than what you can believe, but it also like spaghettifies things. So if you got sucked into a black hole, it would spread all of your atoms out and you'd be able to feel it.
That'd be insane.
It'd be like,
But if it just felt like really good. It's like, oh, my atoms.
fucking any masochists out there, go into a black hole.
Just think of like the time theory of that. Like you saw Interstellar, right?
Interstellar.
Basically, they have to like travel through a black hole and everything, and it makes them like go through. But then when they get back, it's like 70 years or something stupid in the future.
Oh, so you mean like, oh, this thing just fucking shit itself. What happened? Oh, don't you love when just fucking everything stops working for a second? Okay, this just stopped working. Cool. Fucking technology, man. Yeah, that was also in...
Event Horizon.
No.
That's what the telescope.
Star Trek In the Darkness.
I think I saw that one.
It was the new one with Chris Pine and the kid who died who played Yankov.
Yeah, it was the second one. I just don't think I saw that one.
No, the first one was good. The first one was good. The
The
second
first one was really good. I heard the third one was really good.
They were all pretty good, actually. Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy.
Speaking of Star Trek, a fucking guy came into my work the other day. Is there like a Star Trek character whose name is Carrie? Like, real name or like... Because the guy was like, my fiance, Carrie, every time I search her name on Google, fucking Carrie Fisher comes up. I'm so glad that bitch is dead. I'm like...
That's Star Wars.
No, because he hates Star Wars.
Yeah,
And
Carrie...
he's glad Carrie Fisher's dead.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher was Princess Leia, dumbass.
Oh my god, do you not get what I'm saying? I'm saying he hates Star Wars, but he likes
Yeah, but
Star
you
Trek.
looked at me and you were like... You mentioned something about Star Trek to begin with.
Because
Why?
he's a Star Trek fanatic.
Okay, who gives a fuck?
And he was happy Carrie Fisher was dead because he hates Star Wars. And he came into my work and I had to walk away from him because I almost punched him in the face. Because you don't talk about my princess like that.
Look, get the fuck over it. She's dead. Whatever. Move on. We're swiftly moving on from that one.
Put in the comments
Wow.
how much of an ass Chris is.
No, because here's the issue. They then CG'd her face in the fucking other movies and it ruined it.
They're not doing that in the new one though.
Yeah, but that wasn't fucking... The new one's made by
but
Captain Lens Flare.
Rogue One, they got her permission for that.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb, though. Don't do that. What are they going to do that for? Bill and Ted Face the Music? Are they going to do that for George Carlin? Fuck that.
I hope not.
I hope the Christ not. George would be pissed.
I hope it's like a chick. And he's like, you like my new shit?
You like my tits?
That'd be the only good way they could do that.
Boobies.
But, yeah. I hope we find some shit. Imagine if they can actually send something into a black hole. And, like, try to, like, if it didn't, like, cut the feed off. It'll never happen because it's fucking 55 million light years away. In the constellation Virgo.
I don't fucking know what any of that means. Nor do I really mind.
It's far away.
I mean, look, a lot of things are far away.
Pretty much they explain...
Hopes and dreams, 100 subs.
I think they explain, like, the distance of the telescope. Being in New York, being able to read a quarter, the year a quarter. The year on a quarter in California.
Dude, I felt your brain, like, fucking stop working for a split second.
My speech doesn't always work.
I don't know if that's a fart or shit, and I'm really afraid to, like, move my bowels.
Please don't fart.
Do you ever get that, like, when your shit fart separator doesn't quite work? No, you, like, Matt, you gotta back me up on this one. Like, your body has a shit fart separator, and, like, it kind of works occasionally, but occasionally it doesn't.
Like, you can fart or you can shat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like your body just doesn't know, so, like, you're trying to tempt it.
It's when you get the fear. You're like, if I fart, I might shit myself.
I've never shit myself. Well, almost shit myself once when I had the flu last year.
Yeah. One time I had the flu, and I was at work. And I coughed really hard. I was like fucking fever and everything way to get there. And yeah, not a lot. Just
cut
like,
that name.
Just a little. And he was like so mad he had to come in. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking throwing up and shit.
It was the same thing in the one over on Pawtucket Ave. Not Pawtucket Ave. Narragansett Ave.
Really?
Yeah. I worked there for like a week, and the first day I was there, I had the flu.
Ugh.
I was working with Nicole at her store, and she was like, "Nope, you can't come in." And I was like, "I've got to help you no matter what." Called up, started cursing at the old general area manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a whole fucking situation.
Yeah.
But there's another situation, if you want to talk about this one. It's the next one on the list. Fuck. I went in the same order you did, and you fucked it up. Oh, now my hair looks all shitty. I mean, I look shitty in general, so...
You want to talk about hair looking shitty? Actually.
Look at how cute that looks.
Doesn't even look
wow,
good.
you got, like, baby hair.
Yeah, it's soft.
Feels weird.
Should have felt it when I was going through chemo.
I would rather not have, because the clumps that would have come out of that.
Wow.
Do you want me to pull clumps of hair out of your head?
Before the clumps.
Alright, well, look, you didn't say that, so...
Remember the movie The Clumps? It's awful.
Fuck, can we not talk about that? Those are bad times from, like, childhood.
No, but for our stupid person of the week, there's actually...
Dumbass of the week. There's no stupid person, it's dumbass of the week.
There's two dumbasses of the week. This is the first one. Pretty much, authorities say it costs over $50,000 to repair a Connecticut baseball diamond where somebody dumped gasoline and set fire to it to dry it out after.
To dry a damp baseball infield. So wait, the infield, it's not the grass part, it's the dirt part?
Dirt part.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they thought dumping
Film
gasoline
bizarre
and burning
methods
it would
which
dry the
render
sand.
the field unplayable and create an environmental hazard. 24. How do you fucking pour 24 gallons of gasoline?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
And 75 to 100 people watched it happen, and some recorded on their phones. And you know what happened? Nobody got charged for it either. $50,000. Is that even worth opening the baseball field back up? I'd be like, alright, I'm done.
It depends.
Ugh.
Like, if it actually makes enough money, it's worth it. But besides that, like, meh.
It's insane. Like, oh my god.
Things happen. People are dumb. People are dumbasses. What the fuck is the second dumbass of the week?
The two guys.
Oh, it's the both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant, like, you were going to talk about something else. I was like...
No. I'm not gonna spring anything up on you.
I fucking hope not.
I just can't believe that.
You still got a sparkle on your nose. I'm not even going to put the video effect in for it. Like...
Just do that and just go...
Just the entire thing goes down. Video ends right there. Fucking 10 minutes in.
I just can't believe 75... Like, do you think the 75 to 100 people were just like... No, just let them do it.
There's definitely, like... There was the one guy who was like... I don't think he was like... Just let it happen.
It's like, do you really want to watch your son's baseball game, or do you want to watch the field go up in flames?
Do you want to watch these two fucking assholes get arrested?
And that one kid's like, I really want to play today, Dad.
He's like, you wouldn't have gotten off the bench, Timmy. It's fine. Watch the field burn.
I miss the Little League.
Enroll your daughter. She can play a good old game of stickball.
I'm gonna make it do karate. I'm gonna make her be a stunt woman. She's gonna be a star. She'll be a star.
I'm hungry.
That sucks.
Gee, thanks, Chad. You're a great friend. That was your bit of Riley for the episode. You're welcome. Oh my god.
She's so sweet.
So,
I can't wait till we soundproof this basement.
how old's your daughter?
3.
So she's a toddler, right?
Yeah.
But would you guess what our next story is, right?
Oh my god, I would fucking murder people, dude.
I'm glad I have all the segues this episode.
So basically, a band of toddlers were found wandering the highway after escaping from daycare
Just before we get to the rest of it.
in Louisiana.
Of course, it's in the fucking South. Is it a band? Like, what is a group of toddlers called?
I would say 4 or 5 would be a band.
No, because, like, you get, like, a regular band. Like, what's the, like, size of, fucking, what is it called? Like, what's the size of Aerosmith? Like, 6 people?
Well, if you can count that.
Vocal, guitarist, bassist, drums. That's 4, so I'd say, like, there's 5.
Yeah, but you can count
But,
that, or you can count a ska band where it's guitar, bass, singer, trumpet player, saxophone, trombone player.
Yeah, but ska's shitty. I've never listened to ska, so I can't say
You
shit.
have some ska on your playlist that you played the other day, fool.
What is it?
Mighty Mighty Boss Stones is ska.
Huh?
Mighty Mighty Boss Stones. The Alcobats.
Oh, the Boss Stones and the Alcobats. Okay. Don't do that. We'll get copyright strikes. We don't need that.
Nah, they're cool.
No,
They
they're
wouldn't
not.
sue us.
They will definitely sue us.
The Alcobats definitely wouldn't sue us.
For all of the $0 we make on this. We work hard so we can make no money.
And you can change that by donating to our Patreon.
Yeah, donate to the thing that doesn't exist.
It exists out there.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Don't give them fucking false hope. I think I have a pimple on the side of my head. Ow.
It does exist, and if you want to go onto it, so I can get a notification on my phone, like, somebody gave you $1. Oh, shit. Imagine that, we just get $1.
It'd fucking probably be from Leslie. Leslie or Matt. Carlos would probably give us like a dime.
No, it'd be Carlos, big. Fuck you guys. Here's $1. Like, I hate Patreon.
Stop being assholes.
We do have to have the big Patreon debate soon with them.
I mean, they can all be on an episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
But that you actually need like a pair of headphones, like good recording headphones.
Yeah.
Which is a conversation we'll have to get into after this. Not in front of the children.
Speaking of children,
Fucking
can you fucking believe that?
So good.
It's like the center had a familiar incident last October when a 1-year-old opened the gate.
So wait, if this happened before,
Like, how bad are these gates at a 1-year-old?
Staff members reportedly couldn't explain how the kids got outside of the fence, according to the Louisiana Department of Education. Not the first time it's been involved in an incident. Back in October, another 1-year-old managed to open the gate in the
problem
parking
is
lot.
they're 1-year-olds. How bad does your security at a daycare have to be where 1-year-olds can get out?
So, like, is nobody, like, sitting out there with the kids? Like, if a kid is outside, like, I'll be the first person to say it. My kid's outside, unless that backyard is fenced in and there's a lock on the gate, fuck, no, I'm out there with them. I'm teaching them how to make a fire.
Yeah, because the daycare Riley goes to, it's the play yard's all fenced in, so there's, like, no way they can get out. Unless they can monkey up a fence, they can't get out.
I mean, look, some kids are pretty fucking talented.
And the doors all have locks in them, so you have to literally push the thing to get it open, you know what I mean?
Like childproof locks? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
And the gates, there's all childproof gates everywhere, so none of the kids can get out. It's like, how fucking stupid does a daycare have to be like, oh, a 1-year-old, a fucking 1-year-old can escape?
Kids are pretty smart. Well, they're not smart, they're ingenuitive.
Chris, 1-year-olds can't walk.
Some can. Not all. Some. So were they like... Well, that's the other thing that they don't really explain. Like, were they like... toddlering around, or were they like crawling around?
They were probably just crawling around the highway. Imagine
Then
driving.
how did they open the gate?
Was there a gate? Maybe somebody left the door open and they just pushed it open? judge me, Mike.
If you have another one past that, we're not filming anything else. Because you're going to be too drunk, and then I'm going to sit here and Chad's going to be like, whoa! And I'll be like, oh, God, why?
That's how I get all the thinkings out.
That's how you kill the brain cells.
I need to get rid of the bad ones. Keep the good ones with them.
Chad, I don't have brain cells at this point, so you're the only one who's here rubbing them together right now.
All I gotta say is, if I found out Riley...
You have more brain cells than these fuckers.
Hopefully. Riley hasn't escaped yet, so...
I'm going to have to start teaching her how to lockpick.
You know what's funny? Like...
Baby's falling downstairs?
I was gonna say we haven't baby-proofed the house at all, but we have. But I haven't baby-proofed it enough that people warned us we have to.
Yeah.
Just because, like, even at the daycare, they're like, Riley fell off a chair and she was talking. She had to hang out with, like, one of the lead people the rest of the day because she was crying and stuff. And she's like, your daughter has, like, the best vocabulary out of, like, any of these people. And I'm like, that's because we talk to her like a normal person.
It's because we talk to her like she's a, human.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if she's just really smart or we're just, like, doing something good.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, what did she say today? I can't remember.
Goo goo gaga, pussy farts.
No, she said something like I can actually have a conversation with her now, which is funny because she's 3. And, like, she said something today where I was like, I don't even know what any of that means.
If your daughter knows words better than you do, there's a problem.
It's not words better than me, it's just I can't remember what she said. I got a brain fart. It's so funny, though, because she says, like, see you later. The way she says it.
Yeah, but your daughter doesn't talk to me whatsoever.
Because she's shy. She doesn't talk to anybody.
She gotta get the fuck over that shit. Especially if she wants to be on this.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna confirm this one now. At 100 subs, we're gonna have a podcast, full episode podcast with Riley on it.
We only need 19 more.
And Nicole will be back.
Why doesn't Nicole want to be on our podcast? Does she hate me?
What happened there?
What?
What happened to that?
Oh, yeah, when she
no. So here's the worst problem. You then proceeded to guilt her for the next 20 minutes we're sitting down here.
I had a smile on my face the whole time.
But here's the thing. You may have a smile on your face. I get you're being an ass. She doesn't get that because she hasn't spent fucking a year down here with you. A year for like hours at a time just working with you. So she still feels bad about that.
I'm really good at guilting people.
Yeah, I've gotten over that now. I've learned to tell you to fuck off. It's what's the new superpower I have. That and puppy dog eyes don't affect me anymore. Dude, Nicole ruined that for me in our first 6 months. She overused that so hard, and I'm just like, I can't do anything about that.
I want Heavy Seas to sponsor us so bad.
I want UFO to sponsor us. No, I want Shock Top to sponsor us before anything else.
I'd rather have UFO.
Why? If anything, why not Revival Brewery? That'd be fucking awesome. What if we got a beer from Revival? Like how Paul and Al have a beer through Revival, and Jen has a beer through Revival?
Just your average IPA.
It's literally just a can of, like, shitty, lukewarm water. No matter how hard you try to cool it down, it's still lukewarm. But then, like, after 2 of them, you're already on your ass, like, where am I? What year is it?
It's 10% alcohol.
It's 10% alcohol, and there's only enough alcohol in it to get you drunk within 1 can.
You know who else had to be really drunk to do something stupid? Brings us to our... What do we call it? Dumbass person of the week.
Dumbass of the week.
These are the 2 dumbasses. So imagine being so drunk.
You guys got lucky. You got 2 sets of dumbass of the week.
You'd be like, I have a bulletproof vest. Me too. I have a gun. Me too.
This is why we need to think about the Second Amendment really hard, because...
I'm so mad. Fucking, What's his name?
Think, Chad. Your brain works occasionally.
He used to be on The Daily Show. He has his own... He's a British guy. John Oliver.
Yeah, I think John Oliver.
I think it was him. Somebody put out, like, a big thing about, like, the Second Amendment says something about, like... Bring up the Second Amendment.
Jesus.
I'll bring it up.
Don't look at all my porn search histories, guys. Surprise, I use incognito mode. Surprise, I don't, because I'm fucking sad and go to sleep all the time.
Porn MD.
Well-regulated militia being necessary to secure the security of free state. The right to people who keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I mean, the other issue is that this came from a time when it took you fucking 5 minutes to load one bullet.
Pretty much what they were talking about is the Second Amendment does give you the right to have a gun, but it doesn't give, like, the way it words it, it doesn't give you the right to have a fucking automatic weapon.
Again, because this rule was made in a time when it took, that's a real interesting question. How long does it take to load a musket? So it took, on average, 20 seconds to load and fire a black powder musket. Back when it was invented. How long? Here's a real fucking interesting question. How long does it take to load a pistol? How about that? Nope, don't need any of that. So, like, the fact that I can't find something that tells me how long it takes to load a pistol tells me that it's ridiculous.
Honestly, it's all on the holder. See that new Avengers Endgame trailer? Black Widow's like...
Your fucking shitty fucking sound effects. If I can cut... I will not cut that in, because Marvel will definitely sue me in a heartbeat. They'll be like, why'd you put this up? What's wrong with you? Like, okay, sorry.
But definitely the Second Amendment. It was meant for
a different time.
Yeah. So people like glorifying guns now, being like, look at these bullets, aren't they so pretty and all that stuff. It's just a little... Like, I guess they can make fun of me for, like, glorifying Captain America and Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not going to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it comes back to one of the stories we talked about before. A kid grabbed his father was a state trooper, picked up his pistol out of his car, shot him because he wasn't allowed to play his video games. Or a dog picked up a gun and shot their owner with it. That's a real fucking story we talked about. I think we talked about that one. Like, how
But how are you so stupid that you would be willing to be like, yo, turn around with that vest, let me shoot you in the back?
There was a kid who got shot in the chest with a Desert Eagle and tried to use a fucking phone book to protect himself, and he's dead. You can look that up. That's a whole fucking story we could get into. I also know what we're filming later, so we'll be fine. But just fucking
don't shoot your friends. I don't like. It just reminds me. I'm Preacher. It's funny because like the girl's going through like a depressing time, so she goes into a bar and they do challenge you to wear like a bulletproof vest and they just shoot each other. That's pretty much what this is, but stupid.
If you're willing to shoot your friend with a bulletproof vest,
it's in Arkansas too.
Or, of course, it's in the South. If you're willing to get shot at without a bulletproof vest or with a bulletproof vest,
22 caliber rifle,
you deserve to be shot.
It was a rifle too.
Like, if you're dumb enough to play with a gun, you should either A, be shot with it without the vest, or B, you should just have your arms and fingers broken.
Do you think people should have to be shot to own guns? Be like, this is what it does.
I don't think people should have to be shot to own guns.
It's a little too dramatic.
I mean, if you want my honest opinion, not necessarily, but the bigger thing that I have to say about it is that it's like, if you have to use a gun, if you want to own a gun, you need to, like, be mentally checked at least 5 times. Like, there have to be 5 different times you get checked before you even own the gun.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I went shooting once, and it was fucking fun. Like, shooting guns is fun, but, like, you shouldn't, it's not something where I'd be like, I'm so obsessed, I want to buy a safe and, like, buy a shit ton of guns. It's like, no, it's like me going bowling. And, like, it's fun.
Yeah, but because that's in a controlled environment. That's not like, oh, I have my safe upstairs, I'm gonna go outside and put some bullets into the ground. It's like, no. That's what people do.
Like in Middle East, we just shoot the guns in the sky and all the bullets fall and hit people.
Yeah, that could actually kill you.
Yeah.
Which is funnier.
Like, oh. Okay. Imagine getting killed by the bullet you shoot in the sky.
That's why I don't own a gun. Like, I wouldn't want to own a gun. Even, like, having a knife.
No, I think we should go back in time where we just don't have guns anymore and we fight wars with swords and shit.
Yeah, the rest of the world's not going to do that.
There's honor in that. There's no honor in guns. Because any asshole could just get a gun and go shoot somebody. You know I'm right.
I never said you were wrong.
You just think it's ridiculous?
We look awfully blue. Look at us. We look so blue. I don't know what that's about. That'll be fine. Shut up. They're fucking... I can hear them already talking. They're like, oh, Chris and Chad, they're off topic again.
Well, the show is.
No, this fucking show's... it's something. But it's not as dumb as this... I don't want to... I really don't want to be an asshole and be like... She's dumb. But
no,
like...
Let me give my opinion before you talk. Just because I actually drove...
Chad's just like, nah, fuck you, I'm gonna talk first, bitch.
No, I drove Uber, so I understand, like, people's trustingness in that. Because you know how many people have just got in my car without being like, are you my driver? Because I would just be sitting there and they'd walk up and be like... And they would just get in.
Yeah, but that's the issue with, like, the world we live in. But I'll let you...
The problem was, like, most of the time I'd be like, so where are we going? And just to, like, make them feel kind of comfortable. And be like, oh, so you have it and everything. And I'd be like, oh, so we're going here. And most of them would be like, what, do you not know where we're going? It should be on the phone. And I'm like, just trying to start a conversation with you.
Yeah, but that's why you don't drive Uber. That's why you drive Lyft.
It's the same fucking thing.
Lyft is better. People are nicer.
I don't know. I haven't done Lyft.
I'm not going to drink that. My mouth's too sweet. What was he saying? Continue.
No, but it's just like, people are very trusting. We're in an age where, like, you go out there, you're waiting for your car, you see a car pull up, they look at you, and you go in the car, and it's like, are you my driver? And the guy's probably like, yeah. The first thing you should say is, hey, who are you picking up? What's my name? Where are we going?
So, being the person who's used Uber and Lyft, like, countless times, especially while on vacation, because, much I hate to say it, I'm not old enough to rent a car, there's a very, very specific way I go about dealing with all of it. Like, I'll walk up to the car, not even, like, anywhere close enough to it where, like, my feet could get run over, someone could grab me. It's more a matter of, like, I'll walk up to the passenger side mirror, passenger side window, watch them roll it down. It's like, hi, your name is da-da-da, and they either ask me back, or I'm like, are you Lyft here to pick me up?
And Chris goes, what's my name, motherfucker?
I've never done that, but it's like it's a lot of like
that's so bad.
It's a lot of like just double checking things.
No, I'd definitely be like the problem is, like, this girl was obviously intoxicated. She was out partying and everything. But it's just like,
so it's not just on her; it's also on her friends, but it's also on this dude. So Saturday connection, death of a college student, car, I think it was Uber ride. Nathaniel Rowland arrested after the same type of car that picked up Samantha Josephson. So he ran, which was the first thing, and he also still had blood in his car. So it's like...
Yeah, because the biggest fucked up thing was 14 hours later, turkey hunters found her body 90 miles from Colombia. And basically...
So did he just kill her for no reason?
We don't even know yet. It's like Nathaniel David Rowland. He was only 24, too.
We're also going to bleep out the guys' names.
He's been arrested for murder and kidnapping in connection with Josephine's death. Hold on. He faces 2 misdemeanor charges for failing to stop the police command for the simple possession of marijuana.
Well, no, this one I don't feel like we have to bleep out the name for. He wasn't, like, going for any kind of, like, crazy...
No, he's just a fucking psycho.
He's a psychopath.
Blood was found in the passenger's side.
Blood was found in the trunk and inside the car, along with her cell phone, bleach, window cleaner, and cleaning wipes.
Yeah, and there was actually a girl in the seat with him when he was caught. Like an acquaintance of his that was questioned and everything.
Oh, so she had no part of it.
Supposedly she had no part of it.
Interesting. like, she simply mistakenly got into the car thinking it was an Uber ride. That's not the issue. The issue is that, like, she got into a car without doing any kind of work for it, and her her friends did nothing to help her.
That's the thing, like, when I was driving for Uber, you know how many people just got in the car and be like, hey, how's it going? It's just like one of those things, like, they're obviously there, they're waiting, they pulled up in front of me, they're waiting for me, this is where the person should be here. And their immediate thought is, yeah, this was my Uber ride.
But that's because people are dumb.
It's not always people being dumb, it's people being trusting and thinking that society should work the way it is.
No, it's people being dumb.
I guarantee you Uber should put on a thing where they literally have to click accept when they get into the car.
I can agree with that.
Instead of it being like, alright, I'm just getting in the car and the guy accepts the ride and everything.
Yeah.
The passenger should have to accept it. Like,
it should have to be one on both ends.
To force them to be like, you're my driver.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is the right car, this is the right tag.
Yeah, before the guy can even accept his, you should have to accept yours, you know what I mean?
Every time I've looked at a car... Well, no, because you're already doing that. By putting it out that you need the ride.
No, I know, but...
It's already being handed to you all of the car's information, the car, the color, and the name of the driver.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. For these kind of people, before they get in the car, they should have to accept it before the driver can even take off and do his.
I guess. I don't know. It's hard for me to sit here and say, oh, well, I agree with you, because as much as I do agree with you, there's a very hard stance of, like, people who are willing to go for this thing, who are willing to use a rideshare app, need to be smart enough to be like, okay, I need to look for this. Even when I'm drunk, I used Uber, used Lyft when I'm drunk. Granted, I had Nicole there, but, like, I'm not dumb enough to be like, oh, man! Like, I'm actually looking at the phone, making sure I know who the fuck there is.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, probably, like, 60% of people who use Uber are fucking wasted.
Yeah, but 60% of people who are wasted then shouldn't be going for a rideshare app. Get a taxi. Well, like, I understand rideshare is a thing, but it's like, there are also plenty of ways that people can, like, be shown that these are Uber rides. Like, you have the sticker in your window, people have, like, the color bar for Lyft.
Yeah, but anybody can get the sticker in my window. I don't even do Uber anymore, and the sticker's still in my friggin' window.
Yeah, but it's like, those are, like, signifiers.
I know, but you gotta remember other people's mindsets during all this. Not everybody's, like, so engaged in...
You mean not everybody's smart and a normal human being? You can't even argue with me on that one. I am right. People don't fucking think.
That's the problem. People are too trusting with technology.
No, people are too dumb. Technology's made people dumb. People aren't like you and me anymore. People aren't like Leslie, aren't like Carlos, aren't like Matt, aren't like anybody that we talk to.
Carlos would probably get in an Uber without asking.
Carlos would probably be the Uber driver. I want, like, we're gonna get a fuck you from Carlos. Oh, I want to see it in the group chat again.
That's not a rivalry.
Huh?
Rivalry?
Rivalry?
Rivalry. That's not even me drinking.
Carlos, I'm sorry. It's Chad's fucking...
That's just my pronunciation of words.
I don't know. It's... Do I feel bad that she's dead? Yes. The bigger issue that I want to take with it, that I want to kind of ask you guys about, that I want you to comment about, is like, should there be more of an accountability on people who are using the rideshare app? Like, is it a horrible tragedy? Absolutely. A young lady died for no reason. But...
like, from personal experience, I honestly think Uber is like a great thing that was...
Oh, it is.
But the problem is people just have... like, they can't just throw all... like, obviously it's such a shitty thing, but people need to take somewhat responsibility for their actions.
Yeah.
And, like, I will never get in a car without being like...
oh, yeah.
Are you the guy? Like, I don't know.
Like, when I had to go get my car, I took a Lyft for an hour. I was in a car with someone who I had no idea who they were. But, knew the color of their car, knew their name, knew their tag. And I was already off.
That's the thing Uber does so well. Like, it makes you update your picture, like, every week, every few weeks or whatever. So you have, like, an updated picture of what the person looks like. So on your phone, you can be like, that's what he looks like. Why doesn't my driver look like this?
So, my condolences go out to the family. But I'm not trying to be mean or rude or disheartened, but people got to be smart. Like, you got to be smart about the way that you go about things.
Well, I know somebody who wasn't very smart.
You mean someone who's
No.
a living piece of shit?
This actually, like, I didn't even think this story existed before I started looking up. Because I'm like, this is a fucking awesome story. This fucking kid fucking
Came back.
He escaped. I was all happy. I'm like, we're gonna end this show with like a positive fucking story.
Yeah, no, we don't get to end this one with a positive vibe.
Oh, what the fuck's this douchebag's name? Brian Rena. He's fucking 23.
He just looks like a creepy fuck.
Yeah, and a highway impersonating Timothy Pitson, the Illinois boy who went missing in 2011 at age 6.
At 6?
He was 6 when he went missing. Was charged Friday morning for making false statements to the federal court. Now, imagine being the fucking father.
Imagine, no, not the father, the parents. Because you can't just say the father or the mother, because like that's way too, like, the parents.
No, I think with the story, the mother killed herself. And
oh.
Supposedly,
Shit.
with the story, is the mother killed herself, and then the kid went missing, and the father had nothing to do with it.
Well.
Yeah. So he also claimed he was sexually assaulted and trafficked as a child, but the DNA test determined he was not Pitson, and he has, in fact, claimed twice before he was being juvenile sexual trafficking victim, federal officials announced. He was found wandering the streets of Newport Wednesday. I don't think it's... Where is he from? Ohio. And people tried to help him, authorities say he was...
Just for 1 second, I'll actually make sure I highlight it. Timothy vanished after his mother, Amy Fry Pitson, pulled him out of kindergarten, took him on a 2-day road trip to a zoo and water parks, and then killed herself at a Rockford hotel. She left a note saying that her son was safe with people who would love and care for him, and added, "You will never find him."
And the problem with this is, everybody who's connected to the family said that the mother would never do that. Say she was actually a stable mother, she loved him a lot, she would have never let anybody take him.
Clearly not.
Or it could be a murder thing and somebody could have faked a note.
I don't know. There's too many variables, and it's from too far along in the past.
Like, just think about the father, though, how fucked it would be to be like, you finally think you have your son back and it's not him. Like, if I was the father, I'd beat the shit out of this kid.
You can't do that. I know we've already been over this, there are things that, if something happened to my...
The law should allow you, we should need to go back to, Game of Thrones times.
The law should allow, like we said before, it should allow you 2 minutes in a room.
Yeah. It's fucking, oh my god,
I don't know. It's very... It sucks. It's the same thing as the other story from before. There's a lot of issues in the world that, just genuinely are fucking terrible. And I don't know exactly what to say about it. It sucks. I'm sorry for the father,
the problem with this is I can't even imagine being in the mindset of that kid. Being like...
Yeah, what makes you want to do that?
I guess, the thing was, I think he put a statement up, I'm paraphrasing this, being like, I wish I had a father like the father of the kid's missing, because if I ever went missing, my father would just go continue drinking.
I don't know.
So that's why I'm saying, if you have kids, fucking love them. I listen to all these, true crime things and, all these, murderous childhoods, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking love the shit out of my daughter so much that it annoys the hell out of her.
Some people just don't deserve to be parents, and it kind of amazes me that,
I feel like
you're allowed to be a parent.
50% of parents in the United States don't deserve to be parents.
45.
Why you gotta take that 5% off? I could disagree with Chad.
Shits and giggles. So, I mean, you fucking...
A mustache that you man.
Yeah, you hit the fucking microphone.
But, can you center yourself a little bit and take that off? I need you to do one thing for me. Exit out of that description.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Why is this a thing, Chad?
Alright, come a little closer and open your sweatshirt. Go like this.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have actually seen this, but sorry for that noise.
Red Maple Printing.
We got t-shirts.
Yeah.
They're not for sale. These were tests from.
If anybody actually
horrible.
likes them,
Yeah, I've actually gotten a few people who have already told me that they would buy one.
Yeah.
Same with the stickers. If you haven't seen those. Boop, boop.
And I got that one coming out as a sticker soon.
Which one?
Super fancy one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna get this as bumper stickers.
Yeah, I got about 10 of them coming in soon to test them.
Well, yeah, if you like these, leave us some likes, some comments. You'll see it on Instagram. You know, let us know what you think about them, and we might start selling them.
Just fucking love us. Love us and we will love you.
But, on that note of loving yourself, I'm Chris, that's Chad. Touch yourself. Follow the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, which never gets used, but whatever.
It gets used as much as Instagram, just not as many people respond to it.
And yeah, leave comments, likes, and all that shit. Hi, Mom. Besides that, thanks for watching.
Chris. Chris Satan.